All right, so recording is set. This is live power hour. I have my notebook here ready to go and pencil in hand. So I hope you guys do too. We're going to get to work. This is a working power hour. I'm going to screen share the power hour graphic so you guys can look at it kind of as we work and you'll know what's coming up next. Okay, so here's what I do. I take my smartphone out. I open up the timer on my phone. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to spend 5 minutes inviting 2 new friends to Facebook or Instagram or wherever you're working from on social media. You want to go find 2 new people. So all kinds of places you can look for 2 new people. You can look up people you knew from high school or college or childhood friends or maybe distant relatives you haven't seen in a long time. And the point of this is not to try to think of someone who you think might be interested in a challenge pack. The point is just to make a new friend for life, for conversation. That relationship may lead to someone else who sees your post in their newsfeed and wants to join your challenge group. It's not necessarily that the person you're friending is going to be your next coach on your team. They might be, but that's not the point. So just don't even worry about that. Just go make a new friend on social media, and we're going to spend 5 minutes on that. So go. Time is ticking. 5 minutes. Just as a tip, if you have trouble wondering or have trouble making new friends on social media, you can use the friend suggester on Facebook. You can ask Facebook to suggest friends for you. They'll say people you may know, and you can friend them. As long as you have a couple of mutual friends with that person, Facebook's not going to block you from friending people. Another thing I like to do is go to one of my close friends' Facebook pages and click on friends and then the more button, and then it'll say people you may know. Click on that and you probably find some people there you already know. You're just not Facebook friends with them yet. So try those places if you're using Facebook to find a few new friends. And your goal is a minimum of 2, but I always try to add 5 to 10 new friends a day just to make sure I'm really expanding my market all the time. New relationships. Got just over a minute and a half left. So how many friends did you guys add or request during that time? How many did you do, Katie?
I did 10.
Good. Awesome. April?
4.
Good. I did 27. I tell you that because I just want you to understand how fast you can get at it once you know where to look and where to go. So I was trying to like race to see how many I could get. And if you always have cool stuff up on your Facebook wall, what's the first thing you do when you get a friend request from someone you don't know? You go to their wall, right? How do I know this person? Are they a stalker? Are they a weirdo freak show? What's going on? And if you've got really cool stuff that's meaningful or helpful or funny or interesting or loving on your wall, they're going to be like, oh, I don't know her, but I want to be her friend. Approve request. So you're just, trying to get more faces on your stuff, and hopefully those relationships will lead to you being able to help them with something in the future. Okay. So the next item on our list, where'd my picture go? I still have to look at the picture to know what's next. It's kind of funny. All right, the next thing is to create a list from your previous day's posts. We spend 5 minutes on that. So how that works is you're going to go to any post that you made in the past few days where you were specifically inviting to a challenge group, sharing something about your fitness journey, something specific to your Beachbody business or lifestyle or transformation. You're going to go to those posts and you're going to write down the name of every person who liked it or commented on it that is not a coach already. So if your sponsor coach liked your post, you don't have to write their name down. Write the names down of the people that aren't coaches that liked or commented on your posts. So we're just going to write names down. Don't judge the names. These are not people you're going to invite to be on your team. You're just writing the names down. Okay? We're going to spend 5 minutes on that. And go. See how many names you can get. It's a race. If you're not sure if the person is a coach or not, don't waste time going to try to find their Facebook page to find out. Just write their name down and check later. We've got 2.5 minutes left.
Sorry about the.
Oh, it's fine. Everybody at my house is doing that too. It's allergy season. No problem. All right, last 20 seconds. Okay. Time is up on that. All right, how many names did you get?
I have 26.
Good.
12.
Good. You beat me, Katie. I only got 25. That's awesome. Good deal, girls. All right. So, did you find some names on that list that you were surprised by? Did you see some that made you kind of go, oh, I didn't know they were even looking at my posts? Couple? Yeah. Usually there's one or two in there that make you go, oh, I would have never thought that person would be hanging out on my page. Okay. All right. The third thing we're going to do, this is probably one of the most important things of the whole power hour, and this is where you're really going to see your business move, is in private conversations. So you can have amazing social media on your wall. You can friend new people all day long, but if you never reach out and start conversations with people, then you're not going to have any conversations. And conversations is where you get to talk about life and problems and solutions. And more often than not, if people are following you at all on social media, your conversations privately are going to come around to what you're doing with deep body and psychology eventually. But that's not where we start. So in the next 15 minutes, you're going to work on starting 5 new conversations. So go through that list that you just made and pick out 5 people that you want to reach out to and talk to about life. People you haven't talked to in a long time that you just want to catch up with. People that you really enjoy their personality. They're not people who you're going to invite to your challenge group. You're just going to reach out and say, hey, girl, I haven't seen you since high school. What's going on with you? Are you still working with the bank? Just 5 conversations with people you haven't been talking to. Very easy, no pressure, just checking in with them about life. Any questions about that before we jump in? Hey, Jennifer, glad you made it on. Okay, all right, so 15 minutes we're going to spend reaching out to 5 people from our list and just saying, hey, what's up? How's life? How's it going? Congrats on the new baby. How's the new job? Whatever's going on with them. If you're not sure, check their wall before you message them, okay? 15 minutes on this. So really think about it, make it meaningful, and have fun, okay? Ready, go. you guys an example of what I'm messaging people right now, and how I'm doing that. So I got my list of names from the post I did earlier during Crystal Gaither's transformation. And so I was doing a shout out for her on her results she's gotten in the last year. And I went through the list of likes and picked out the ones that were not her friends, that were my friends. And I'm messaging them. And here's what I said. One girl, I said, "Hey lady, I just wanted to say thanks for liking my friend Crystal's transformation picture today. She was so excited about her results and so nervous about actually sharing. I told her she would inspire hundreds. I know you were just one like, but to one woman, that means the world. Thank you. How are you guys doing? Is 2016 treating you well so far?" So that's an example of what I'm doing. I don't always do it like that, but if you're kind of stuck and you don't know what to say, maybe that will help you out a little bit. Just keep it simple. Got just over 6 minutes left. Okay, 15 minutes is up on that activity. How did it go?
Went good.
Went
I
good?
had already talked to about 4 or 5 people this afternoon.
Nice, good. So did you add a few more or continue some conversations?
I did a couple, and some of them haven't responded.
Yeah, that's okay. Some of them won't, but you put yourself out there and you open the door, and that's all you can do. So be it. Okay. All right. The next thing we're going to do is spend 10 minutes inviting 2 new people. So this is where we're actually going to invite someone to join our challenge group, to join our team, to join something. You're going to invite them to specifically do something with you, look at something. So that could be, like for me, I just started my Love Yourself challenge group. We just started yesterday, and even though the deadline has passed, I'm still inviting to it because that sense of urgency, we just got started. I don't want you to miss out. You'd be perfect for this. That moment is really powerful, and I don't want anyone to miss out. So I'm going to go over the people who responded going in my event page that never actually ordered their challenge pack and joined their group, or didn't answer my message or whatever. So I'm going to go look there for some names, maybe, of a couple of people that I can invite to my challenge group. And I'm also going to invite a couple of people to look at Hammer and Chisel who responded to my post about my results Sunday night. So those are the couple places I'm going to go look for some people I can invite to either look at the Hammer and Chisel demo video to check it out, to join my challenge group, and that's where I'm going to look. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to start the timer for that for 10 minutes, and you just want to invite 2 people. So really look, think about, who needs a spot in your group, and we'll work on that for 10 minutes. Okay, go.
Okay.
time is up on conversation. So we're done with that one. Okay. All right, because it's getting late, I'm just going to walk you guys through the next 3 things. And I'm going to go to bed. And I'm going to do the next 3 first thing in the morning and then do a whole nother power hour tomorrow. So that's kind of how I structure things. I try to get through all of these activities in 1 hour each day, but life is life, and sometimes you might have to double up one day or do extra on a Tuesday when you know you're going to be out all day on a Wednesday. So let it fit into your life, but just make sure you get in at least 4 of these power hours every single week, and you'll be able to grow your business really, really well. So the next item on the list, you might want to write this down, is to spend 10 minutes doing follow-ups. Follow-ups are returning messages from people you were talking to the other day, the other week, last month, 6 months ago, people that are waiting on a piece of information from you, a video, a link, something like that, a question answered. These are not new conversations. Your follow-ups can actually be continual messaging from other people you've been talking to during your power hour. People you started new conversations with or people you invited. You can follow up with them now during your power hour. So you spend 10 minutes doing follow-ups. Then you spend 5 minutes posting in your challenge group and your team page, checking in with your challengers and your coaches on your team. You spend 5 minutes doing that. Just a quick post. Hey, did you get your workout in today? How's everything going? Just a quick check-in with your people. And the last thing on your power hour list is to spend 10 minutes writing an amazing post that you can use later on social media. So right now, the time we're doing this, it's 10 after 10 on a Tuesday night. Do not go post anything on social media right now. It's too late. People are going to bed. But you can spend 10 minutes writing a post to use tomorrow night at 8:30. At 8:30 p.m. in the evening is when you want to have just your most amazing, heartfelt posts that tell your story, that invite people to join you, that let them see an aspect of your heart or your struggle or your life, your journey, an aha moment that you had. It really speaks to the human experience. So spend some time creating a post like that. Pick out an amazing picture to go with it, something that's scroll stopping, that makes people want to stop, look at the picture, read the post, and share it and interact with you. So just to recap right quick, the last 3 tasks on your power hour: to spend 10 minutes doing follow-ups, 5 minutes checking in with your groups, and 10 minutes writing an amazing post. And that's all there is to a power hour. You set your timer for each section, you sit down and get to work, and that's pretty much it. April, do you have any questions since you're the only one left on before we wrap up?
I don't think so. Not right now.
Okay, you've just got your head down working, right?
Yeah, I actually had a girl just respond back. I asked if she wanted it, I invited her to the group and asked if she wanted any information, and she immediately responded back yes.
Yep, absolutely. Isn't that fun? That's awesome. And you'll get to the point where you realize, rather than you feeling scared to reach out and invite someone, you'll start to understand that they are glad that you did, because most of the time, the ones that are on your heart to reach out to are secretly wishing that you would. So when you do reach out and invite them or message them, they're like, oh, she noticed me. She saw me liking all her posts, and I've been like begging secretly for her to give me her attention, and now she reached out. So you're doing those people a favor. You're taking out the fear for them of them having to come to you. So we get it backwards as coaches. We get so caught up in our own shyness and fear of rejection.
Yeah, and that's what I've got to get in my mind. And this girl actually is one that I had messaged a couple of weeks ago because she was posting all these negative, heartbreaking pictures and stuff, just sharing stuff. And I just reached out and said, because I think I had heard you say, just reach out and say if that, can I pray for you or something like that? Yeah. And I had reached out to her, and that was a couple of weeks ago. So I'm like, well, I'm going to message her and
see how she's doing.
She said, yeah.
That's awesome. That's so great. Yeah, if you just pay attention to what, like you just said, if she's posting things that show that she's maybe going through a hard time, by all means, she's crying out for help. Reach out and ask her, hey, is everything going okay? Is there something you want to talk about? Can I pray for you about something?
Right.
And then checking back later and saying, hey, I was thinking about you because I know you're having a rough time. And I'm in this awesome challenge group full of these positive people. They really pump me up every day. And I just wondered if you'd like to get some information on that. There's nothing wrong with that. So kudos to you, girl. You're on it. You got it going on. All right, everybody. I'm going to wrap up the recording. And if you have any questions about power hours, just post in our training group. And you can use this video over and over and over to walk you through what to do. And this is all there is to it. That's it. So you guys have a good night. And thanks, April, for staying on with me.
All right. Thanks. See you.